Occult mechanisms of societal corruption. 4. Ritual without awareness. When most people hear the word ritual, they think of robes, candles, and chanting. In reality, rituals don't need mystical props. A ritual is simply a repeated action imbued with symbolism and emotional charge, often reinforced by social or cultural expectation. Modern society is saturated with invisible rituals that shape behavior, belief, and desire. The most effective rituals are the ones you don't even recognize as rituals. You don't need to believe in them. All that matters is participation. The moment you begin repeating an action on a schedule tied to meaning and socially reinforced, your behavior is being subtly conditioned. Awareness is what disrupts these rituals, and unawareness is what fuels them. Unconscious participation in these rituals often comes in the form of what can be called energetic contracts. You give your consent without realizing it, simply by showing up. Every time you trade your time for identity, your attention for dopamine, your obedience for comfort, or your convenience for compliance, you are entering into a contract you didn't read. You don't have to understand the agreement. You just have to repeat the behavior. This repetition is the glue that binds individuals to larger systems without the need for overt control. Consumer cycles are perhaps the most obvious modern example of ritualized behavior. They follow a precise loop: anticipation, sacrifice, temporary reward, emptiness, and repetition. The system designs desire carefully, ensuring that fulfillment is never permanent. This mirrors ancient offering rituals, where the act of giving, anticipation, and brief satisfaction maintained emotional and social control. The pattern is unmistakable. Consumption becomes ritual, and desire becomes the mechanism of participation. Elections function in a similar way, but on a symbolic level. Public chanting, flags, slogans, emotional polarization, and the illusion of choice all serve to structure consent. The ritual outcome of elections is not transformation, it is renewed legitimacy. Participation itself signals agreement with the system, regardless of the elected candidate. The very act of showing up, engaging emotionally, and validating the structure is enough to maintain control. Holidays are another form of temporal ritual. They anchor emotions to specific dates, regulate spending and behavior, and normalize indulgence or stress. Even acts of rebellion or protest often follow predictable schedules, keeping participation and attention contained within a controlled temporal framework. Time itself becomes a behavioral cage, where emotional cycles are preloaded to maintain social order and cultural conformity. Viral trends operate as mass mind rituals. Mimicry is rewarded while individuality is punished, and attention